Alright, back for round 2. Starting in 12 seconds. Who it though? Who it though? I really like the design of the archetype, man. That's cool. So I guess the showcase is just a showcase, so we're just gonna start right away. Wait, what is this? Seems interesting. Am I already at HD? I feel like it's not HD enough. Bro, what? Job system.
Hello everyone, I'm Katsura Hashino.
Hello.
The director of Metaphor ReFantazio. You may know some of my previous work including Shin Megami Tensei 3 and Persona 3, 4, and 5. At Summer Game Fest held in Los Angeles, California, we announced there are 14 archetype lineages, which amount to more than 40 archetypes. Understanding the various archetypes is crucial to mastering this title's battle system. In this edition of the ATLUS exclusive to Metaphor ReFantazio Showcase, we will dive deeper into the different types of archetypes and how to use them. For those who haven't watched, in our previous showcase, we introduced the overall game flow. We will continue to reveal new content on Metaphor ReFantazio on our ATLUS YouTube channel, so please be sure to subscribe. Let's get started.
Are there more coming after?
First, let's review the battle system introduced in the previous livestream. Metaphor features a turn-based and action-oriented battle system where enemies of lower rank are defeated through real-time action, allowing you to proceed at a quick pace. In this innovative battle system, against higher-ranked enemies, players can use the real-time action to enter turn-based combat with an advantage. Metaphor incorporates tactical planning through action into its established systems, along with a high degree of party composition freedom through job changes. Central to this approach are the game's new job types known as archetypes, which players can equip to their protagonist. To prepare these archetypes for the protagonist, it's crucial to first introduce the facility known as the Academia.
Okay, what? Oh, like academia?
The story. The protagonist gains access to a mysterious location called Academia. As you can see, it's a place adorned with a plethora of books.
Can it just be called academia?
Of knowledge.
Doesn't have to be like this.
In Academia has high hopes for the
Can it
protagonist.
just be called academia?
I've been waiting.
He is well versed in archetype knowledge and will lend his support to the protagonist's journey, helping him to awaken archetypes. Archetypes are managed in lineages such as this one, branching out as they are acquired during the journey. This is a game screen from the early stages of the story, so right now we only have access to the initial archetypes with basic skills. But once you're able to swap archetypes, the real game strategy begins. Details on how the protagonist comes to visit this place will be shared in detail in subsequent updates, so please look forward to it. Now, I'd like to introduce the types and characteristics of archetypes, as well as details about the related battle systems, including some that have not yet been revealed. In the last live stream, we introduced the different types of archetypes, including some of the foundational ones. The versatile Seeker, who is a well-rounded archetype. The Mage, who can exploit the enemy's weak points with powerful magic. The Thief, skilled in abilities like robbery. The
Robbery?
Brawler excels in physical attacks using their fists.
Just say steal.
In terms of other initial archetypes, we have the Warrior, who
Just say
excels in sword
steal.
attacks. The Knight, with outstanding defensive skills. The Healer, who specializes in recovery. The Commander, with skills related to formation and support. The Gunner, who can shoot from a distance. The Merchant, who can use money-related attacks. And the Faker, with tricky moves. As the game progresses, players can unlock evolved archetypes such as the Masked Dancer, whose skills and resistances can be freely changed with equipment. The Summoner, who is perceived as a highlight in job change games with its power to summon monsters. And the Berserker, who has tremendous destructive power. There are 14 basic archetype lineages, and when the variations of each archetype are added up, in total there are more than 40 archetypes available.
But there's more than 40. I did already mention that though, but I wasn't sure if they said like 40 or more than 40.
Each archetype gains experience through battle and learns various skills. There's a wide variety of skills with different attributes and ranges, such as buffs, recovery, and passive skills to improve abilities. Mastering these skills allows players to gain an advantage in battles. Furthermore, as archetypes evolve through growth, players can advance to higher tier archetypes. While the archetypes like the ones introduced earlier are unlocked as the base archetype of each lineage, progressing them through battle and strengthening bonds with supporters encountered on the journey is crucial. This system unlocks conditions for acquiring even more advanced archetypes, providing substantial depth and party development for
I wonder
players
if
to
they're
enjoy
just
and
clearly
experience.
better or not. Because if they're clearly better, then there's no point to use the earlier
Seeker,
one.
which first awakens for the protagonist, is a lineage in the Seeker category. And
Oh,
by
Magic
deepening the
Seeker.
bond with the supporter who controls this
Become a
lineage,
Magic Seeker.
the character can evolve into the Magic Seeker, who wields powerful wind magic, as well as reinforcement support and passives, and then onto Soul Hacker, who has powerful magic such as additional MP recovery effects and penetration resistance. The Gunner, who can shoot from a distance, is a heroic figure in the ranged category, and can evolve into Sniper, who is good at all target attacks, and then onto Dragoon, who can trigger attacks with various magical attributes by deepening the bond with the supporter who controls this lineage.
Looking at the same.
Each archetype variation is uniquely crafted with dedicated artwork, and the appearance of each character changes based on the equipped archetype. So I think you will enjoy the work very much. This title was created with the cooperation of guest creators, including Koda Kazuma for the background concept art, and Ikuto Yamashita for the Gauntlet Runner design.
Yeah, that's Evangelion
Archetype designs
and
boast over 40 variations,
Nier Automata.
originally designed by Shigenori Soejima, who is in charge of character design for this title, but also by Yuji Himukai, the character designer for the Etrian Odyssey series, who is likely familiar to ATLUS fans. The Etrian Odyssey series is a dungeon-crawling RPG based on creating characters from a large number of jobs and organizing them into parties. And the fact that we have incorporated the ideas of the creator, who has consistently been in charge of the design of the series, is not only impressive, but also an appropriate element for the 35th anniversary title of the ATLUS brand. So please look forward to it as well. In the last
Battle
live stream,
system.
we explained the archetype system that allows you to transform at any time during a battle and activate their skills after entering a turn-based battle with the squad button. Today I would like to introduce the archetype battle system in more detail. Against higher-ranked foes, players can stun enemies with fast action before engaging in advantageous squad turn-based battles. However, if attacked by enemies first, the turn-based battle will begin with a disadvantage. Players who prefer certainty in their attacks or struggle with action sequences should not try to take on the enemies through fast battle, but rather use the squad button to engage in turn-based combat. Depending on the
What do you
situation,
think about this?
players
That
are encouraged to
classes?
adapt between high-risk, high-reward
What classes?
combat
Damn, it's so cool. I'm not sure which class particularly you're talking about. This is just so
Squad battle
cool,
is a turn-based
man.
battle system adopted from Shin Megami Tensei 3. In this system, the number of actions per turn is determined by the number of party members, and the number of actions increases if the enemy's weak points are exploited.
Press. They do turn
Strategize
press.
your next move wisely.
Somebody mentioned to me earlier that they were going to do turn press, and they did do it.
Without giving them a turn. However, this system is a double-edged sword, since this
Oh,
also
this
applies
game
to
not gonna be
opponents.
easy, maybe.
If enemy
Which is
attacks
good.
exploit your party's weaknesses, then your party's turn may not come for a while, leading to challenging battles. Metaphor is an evolution of our command battle system that has been cultivated over the years, and its innovative archetype system is unique to this title.
I think we're in the clear.
In command battles, players can change
Oh
the
my
party
god, the
formation
frame rate's so
from
sick.
and each archetype
Wow,
has its
everything's so
own position
snappy and
strength.
fast.
For example, the mage can cast magic from the back row to compensate for
Oh,
its
so that
weak
back
point
row and
through
front
defense,
row.
to some extent, maintaining its attack power.
Okay, it's like Final Fantasy. Oh, Final Fantasy.
Enemy attacks from the back row, and therefore induce enemy attacks with minimal damage.
Gonna be brutal. I don't think it's gonna be as hard as SMT, but I think it's gonna be harder than Persona because Persona is so relaxed on those kind of stuff. But yeah, in this one, if you don't use the weakness and you screw up, you can lose turn. Sick.
There is a special technique called synthesis that differs from normal skills. Synthesis, which means integration in psychological terms, is a system that allows archetypes to combine with other parts.
Could be the game of the year. Maybe. I mean, it looked fucking amazing.
Otherwise. To perform this skill, it consumes more than a normal action as it consumes an additional action from your ally's turn as well. This technique is more powerful for that reason. For example, while a mage and healer can only target a single enemy with their attack, with the use of synthesis, the target can be changed to all enemies.
Okay.
The Seeker's main attack is wind magic.
We can splash.
By using synthesis, the Seeker can use attacks with attributes that are normally unavailable to it, such as light or strike. In addition, warriors are good at physical attacks. But if many of the same archetype are placed in a party, the attack characteristics will naturally be skewed. However,
oh my god.
Synthesis attack that can be unleashed by 3 warriors can do a surprising amount of damage even in the early stages of the game. This system is an important element of the strategy, and if used properly, it can eliminate the enemies all at once. The activation conditions change depending on the combination of the party, so it is a fun element to try out different configurations and discover new synthesis.
They put so much work into the animation. It's fucking great, man. It's so good.
The development team has worked hard to ensure that the diverse range of archetypes remains engaging even in the later stages, allowing players to enjoy different compositions.
Because even in Persona, sometimes like the strong attack, the animation is not that crazy. Okay, in Persona 3 Reload, sometimes it's cool, but you're gonna have so many archetype 40 plus, and they wanna have cool animation. Damn.
The command battle system not only includes action count strategies, but also formation tactics, special moves called synthesis, and a skill inheritance system, providing numerous ways to creatively configure archetype strategies in the party. While the party consists of 4 members initially, it can expand to 7 as the story progresses.
7?
All members
but like
can equip any
only
of the
4
archetypes,
didn't reserve. Okay.
so we hope players enjoy developing their unique strategies.
7 party member. Maybe that's optional, even optional recruitable character. Maybe it sounds like that's what they're trying to imply.
Command battles. Let's discuss how archetypes' abilities come into play in other ways. Weapons change depending on which archetype is equipped.
Fuck yeah.
Also affects the real-time action.
Yo, remember when like the Persona characters can use the main character can use different weapon? Well, yes. Yes, he can actually use different weapon. Not the sword only.
The archetype of the protagonist to the unlocked warrior. You can change the
This look godly. I didn't know there was going to be more info on this game after the summer. The Summer Fest one is like super dry. This is good. This is good.
The strategic action. In the case of the warrior's great sword, its large swing delivers powerful blows, and while swinging it, the user is not susceptible to preemptive strikes from enemies. In the case of the mage's staff, the attack range extends not only forward, but also around the user, making it effective in situations where the player is surrounded by multiple enemies. It can wipe out many monsters when outnumbered and outclassed.
So yeah, the archetype also, different use on the field as well, so it's not just like in the turn base. Fuck. They put in so much work, I love it.
Also have various characteristics and weaknesses. For instance, you might use a gunner with long-distance attack range.
Oh my god.
However, if you choose the protagonist's archetype focusing mainly on fast action, you will fight with that archetype when you enter a squad battle. You cannot swap archetypes in a squad battle.
Okay.
So it's important to plan ahead of time. We hope that everyone will enjoy the fast and squad combat.
Damn, like that action part of the game is much cooler than I expected. I thought it was just gonna be like, you know, just sword and go slash thing. No, you can actually change weapon and stuff. Damn, that's so cool.
Many familiar creatures from fantasy worlds are recreated in a modern design.
And that's amazing.
Some that ambush you, some that hide underground, and some that appear.
I just love it that we have all this new creature roaming around. Not just like Persona, like not just Persona and SMT demons. Yeah, the fantasy theme looked great.
There are tough enemies and bosses that force you into battles. When this happens, the type of party you bring will affect the battle.
There's a construction outside my house, so I'm just gonna mute myself and if they're doing something.
Are especially tricky to face.
What the fuck is that?
We think you will enjoy planning strategies for the battles ahead.
Damn, that's freaky.
Moreover,
this is the real mermaid.
And the fact that the difficulty level varies depending on which quest you conquer first can affect the perceived difficulty of battles. And a slight error in judgment can be fatal in this battle. The
Yo,
can be changed at any time. And by using the retry feature, you'll be able to return to the top of the battle and take on the challenge again with other strategies you might have thought of. So please
nice, some quality of life.
In a way that ensures all players can confidently take on the challenges. Additionally, a network feature allows players to view the party compositions used by other players who've cleared the same dungeon.
Why is everybody level 99? Oh, not really, just that one guy. He's definitely cheated.
Press of a button, you can instantly switch to those compositions.
What?
And strategize.
Nah, screw that. I'll do it myself. But that is cool. That's a cool system.
I'm sure there are players who remember playing classic job change games based on the recommended information of specific party setups for certain dungeons.
True. It's like I'm gonna go look at game facts or something anyway, but nah.
Version of that kind of playstyle. Above all, we wanted players to be able to see firsthand how other players are progressing in the dungeon they are currently.
Can they do it? Can this be better than Persona 5 Royal? I'm so hyped right now, man. This is a good stream. This is a good stream. And it's not even over. Oh, the summary, but I guess near the there.
In this video, we have introduced the various types and uses of archetypes. We hope that even those who are unfamiliar with past Atlus titles will be able to easily enjoy this fantasy RPG based on its unique job system, which is a staple in fantasy RPGs. We've added various unique features into Metaphor, from the system and volume to its visuals, and we hope that you will enjoy this fantasy RPG.
Is that a lung on a person? A heart on like a person brain? That's fucked up.
11th, 2024, and is open for pre-orders.
Fuck, you know, if I have money, I would have bought collector edition. I'm so sold right now, but I don't.
Please be sure to pre-order or add to your wish list. Those who pre-order will receive pre-order bonuses, including the Archetype EXP chest set and an Adventurer's Journey pack. Both in-game item sets are useful for battles and party development. They are great value DLCs that you can get just for pre-ordering, so please consider them.
Increase archetype experience by 100.
Metaphor will be available in both standard and special editions for physical and digital.
That's worrying me a little bit.
The development team has come together to create a collector's edition that allows everyone to celebrate Atlus's 35th anniversary. The outer box is designed by Mr. Soejima, and the art book is truly gorgeous, including art.
It might be shit. The box is gorgeous. I'm not sure if the book gonna be shit or not, but apparently that's what happened to the. Oh wait, what?
You will find a timeline of.
What is this?
Introductions to
holy shit!
And a conversation with the
no, this book might not be shit. This book might be amazing.
So much fun to play. Additionally, this edition is filled with congratulatory comments from creators in the industry. The digital soundtrack includes an all-time best album that looks back on the brand's 35th anniversary.
Dude, this is a good collector edition. Probably.
Both old and new fans a sense of the history of Atlus's sound.
What the fuck?
In addition, we have included a cloth.
Okay, now I wanted it, but fuck, I don't have money. This is still sick though.
A set of pins representing the
What the shit?
A steelbook with dedicated key art. A 2-disc Metaphor ReFantazio soundtrack composed by Shoji Meguro. A digital costume and battle background music set. And a sticker sheet of national flags, archetype designs, and more. This is a limited edition, so if you would like to take advantage of this opportunity, please consider pre-ordering.
You gotta pre-order this? Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Bro, if I had money, I would too.
Excitement for Metaphor
There's like so much. There's not just Metaphor shit. You get like other stuff too. Yeah, like you get the art book, ATLUS 35th digital history book, digital history. So I guess in there might be like a disc. I'm not sure, but still, that's cool.
Interested in the battle system in the last live stream. So finally, next time, we would like to introduce not only the gameplay, but also the world setting, characters, and story that we have been elaborating in our first attempt at a fantasy RPG. This is a work full of twists and turns, so please stay tuned for the next exclusive. Metaphor is planned to be released on October 11th.
October 11.
Be sure to pre-order and add to your wish list.
God damn it.
Thank you very much for your time today.
No money and no PS5. I'm sad. Oh, it's not over. There's more.
The reality is,
I think this one you already see. Yeah, we see this. This one is from Game Fest. Still though, like the first time I saw the first time I saw this game, it was revealed. The frame rate looks so janky, but now it's so good looking. October is gonna be stacked. I don't know how I'm going to be able to play this in Dragon Ball. Oh, Dragon Ball is there too. Okay.
remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them. On guard! You must acquire.
They still use the same language as SMT though, from what I understand. I saw like Rakunda, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be like Agi and stuff like that. But I saw Rakunda.
Most interesting power, an archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Okay, dude. You know, I saw this. We saw this in Game Fest, and just like, oh, that's kind of cool. But then, yeah, that's about it. But now that you see all that gameplay, and now you see this, okay, now that is pretty cool. Way more cool now. Ripperoni. Well, everybody's hype apparently. Ripperoni, I think. There is another stream coming up. Different guy, but that's guy. I watched that guy for football stuff. But there's another stream coming up for the ATLUS phase. In about 1 hour 30 minutes. I don't know if they're just gonna be a different thing or it's gonna be the same thing but in Japanese. But yeah. See, I wonder if if I want to be there for it. I mean, I'm gonna be there for it, but yeah, you know what? Like, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there for it. I'll be there for it. So like, I'll set up stream, and then I'll be there for it. But for now, I'm gonna go eat something, and then after that, I'm gonna turn on for this and see if there's any more information. After seeing this gameplay footage, I'm completely sold on the game. I was already sold, but now at this point, take my money. Yeah, you just see so much work they put in. Cause like I mentioned, I thought that the action combat thing is gonna be a sword. Where like, okay, just use a sword and then just like Dark Soul or something like that. Just roll around and try to beat monster, or you go to the squad mod. But now, if you depend on your archetype, your weapon during that map also changed. That's so sick. And you can use gun. Damn, that is sick. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go eat something. I'll come back in probably 30 minutes or something, and just probably maybe 1 hour. I'd probably be 20 something minutes like that ahead before this started. But yeah, that was cool. Okay, that was much better. Compared to the game fest, that stream is good. This stream was good. it's much better. Okay, I'll see you guys then if you want to watch this. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out. But yeah, I'll be back for this. See you in a bit.